So by mid-year 12, we knew what we were doing, and that just made the HSC way more enjoyable because we're like, hey, let's work really hard here. And we've got this whole year of weightlessness. We always used to say, no weight, no weight. We don't feel any weight on our shoulders. And that's such a beautiful experience. As I said, no responsibilities, no liabilities, no burdens beyond just caring for yourself. And I know that sounds very selfish, but here's the thing, thinking back to it, it's the time to be selfish. You can't be selfish when you have a family, when you have kids to provide for. You can't be selfish later in life when there are so many other things to consider. But you can be selfish, and I don't mean selfish in like an evil way, but it's just the reality. You are doing this all for yourself. And in fact, there's a good argument that being selfish in your early 20s and developing that sense of character, that resilience, is actually selfless in a way. It's going to make you a much stronger person to face what's to come in life. And life's full of all kinds of ups and downs. I know that's a cliche thing, but so true. And I don't even know the half of it. I'm still young and I don't have my own family yet. But when you finish year 12, when you're out of high school, that is the time to be selfish. Go and experience the world. Go and expose yourself to all of these new cultures, because that is going to make you a more confident person. You're going to be more resilient, more agile, and you're going to have a heightened sense of self-awareness. You will make mistakes once again, but you will learn from those mistakes. Just make sure they're not fatal. Going back to the point I said earlier about some people not coming back from their gap years. Again, I know that's morbid, but I know people firsthand who have gone over and they haven't come back the same in a negative way. I know most people who come back are way better for it. They're completely changed people in a really positive way, right? They're full of life. They're so much more social. They're bouncing around. They're loving life. They're feeling confident. They've met all these people. They've really put themselves out there. And the more you put yourselves out there, this is a really important point, the more you will grow as a person. Some people go on these gap years, they just stick to themselves and they don't go out that much. And I'm not saying you have to go out to nightclubs all the time or anything like that, but they'll just stay in their own group where they're comfortable. And that is not going to lend itself to huge growth. I think you're gonna have a much better time if you can put yourself out there, get used to feeling a little bit uncomfortable, meeting new people, having to introduce yourself. Yes, it's exhausting. Yes, it's very hard if you're extremely introverted, but I think that is a really great skill to cultivate, and it's going to make you a much stronger person. And I think you'll have a better time overall if you can do that and get used to doing that. Some people were literally put into hospitals because they were kind of losing their minds and people got caught up with drugs. And look, you need to be careful about things, but at the same time, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity and you need to make the most of it.